Hello you beautiful, beautiful people. Today it is time to slip and slide our way through winter for Series 38 and complete this week's Forzathon challenges, MAKO SHARK, for his all important 200 Forzathon points and the much needed percentage towards the festival playlist. So if you are new around here, definitely consider subscribing. We are on the push to 20,000 subscribers. A like rating would be much appreciated. Let's go complete this week's Forzathon challenges. As always with my weekly Forzathon challenge videos, let's kick things off with, do you own Lake Lodge? If not, why not? It will double all of Forzathon points for all of Forzathon activities, daily Forzathon challenges, weekly Forzathon challenges, and Forzathon lives every hour on the hour. Now this house can be quite expensive at 5 million credits, or it is free with the VIP pass. Now for this week's Forzathon challenges, MAKO SHARK, the vehicle you're going to need is the 1967 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray 427. I'm running 967 horsepower and four-wheel drive. This car can be picked up in the auto show for 150,000 credits. If you'd like to use my tune, just search my gamer tag Skippy 4631 or use the file name Skippy YouTube. Share codes for tunes are in the description and in the comments below. Now for this week's wintry season, for 50% completion, we got the Mini Countryman, and for 80% completion, we got the Land Rover Series 3 Forza Edition. Now normally we go ahead and complete the weekly Forzathon challenges first, but this week we're flipping it around. We're taking a look at the Forzathon shop, the Horizon Backstage vote, and the Super 7 reward first, and then at the end of the video we'll come back and we'll complete the 4 challenges for MAKO SHARK. So with that being said, let's head on over to the Forzathon shop and check out this week's goodies. That's not a bad Forzathon shop, albeit quite expensive. It's still a pretty good Forzathon shop this week. First car for grabs, the 2010 Lexus LFA, 599 Forzathon points. Second car for grabs, the 2018 McLaren 600 LT Coupe, again 599 Forzathon points. You got the blue top hat and the leopard pea coat, 75 Forzathon points for each of those. And if you've got any spare Forzathon points knocking around, grab yourself a normal wheel spin for 100 Forzathon points. Or you can nab yourself a super duper wheel spin for 300 Forzathon points. Now I would suggest leaving the wheel spins, 100 for a normal and 300 for a super isn't really worth it. The Lexus, definitely worth 599 Forzathon points, a very cool car. And the 600 LT is pretty rare, 599 Forzathon points, definitely worth it if you don't own that car already. Both cars are pretty rare in the auction house. When I searched, the 600 LT had no results whatsoever, and the Lexus LFA only had one result and was going for around 1 million credits. But with all that being said, let's head on over to the Horizon Backstage and check out this week's vote. Last week's Horizon Backstage vote had the Porsche Macan Turbo up against the Plymouth Fury. The Porsche Macan Turbo won last week's vote and is now available for purchase in Horizon Backstage. Now this week's Horizon Backstage vote, however, and let me know in the comments which one you're voting for, is the Vauxhall Corsa 09 VXR up against the all-electric Volkswagen IDR. Two very different cars. I definitely say the Vauxhall Corsa is the rarer car of the two, especially in Horizon 4. The Volkswagen IDR has been given out many times as gifts. It's been in the Forzathon shop, it's been in the festival playlist way more times than the 09 Corsa. Let's head on over to Horizon Super 7 and check out this week's reward. This week's juicy Super 7 reward is the Ford Supervan 3. To add this car to your garage, just complete the 7 challenge cars within Horizon Super 7. And let's go ahead and crack on with this week's Forzathon challenges, MAKO SHARK. Chapter 1, Beauty and Muscle. Own and drive the stunningly beautiful and equally powerful 1967 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray 427. Own and drive then, just as it says on the tin, own it and drive it. Hop outside of your festival, house or castle, drive 2 seconds down the road, Beauty and Muscle completed. With Chapter 1, Beauty and Muscle completed, owning and driving the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray 427, it's on to Chapter 2, Built for Speed. Prove it's still got it by earning 15 awesome speed skills in your Corvette 67. Now 15 awesome speed skills can be obtained absolutely anywhere within the free roam map. It can even be obtained during races if you're feeling lucky, but the best place to get this done is of course the motorway. Now to obtain 15 awesome speed skills, all you want to do is cruise up and down the motorway, sitting at around 175 or above, and you'll be good to earn those awesome speed skills. And after roughly 2 passes of the motorway, just a couple of minutes of cruising just over 180 to 200 miles an hour, we earn our 15 awesome speed skills, Built for Speed completed. So with Chapter 2, Built for Speed completed, earning 15 awesome speed skills, it's on to Chapter 3, ahead of its time. Show off the futuristic styling of the Corvette 67 by earning a total of 125,000 skill score. Once again this week, this chapter can be completed absolutely anywhere on the freeway map, and again it can be completed during races to earn credits and influence at the same time. But if you've been around the channel a little while, you'll know exactly where I'm headed, and that's the Greendale airstrip. Now for this chapter, to make it a little bit quicker, it's well worth hopping over to Car Mastery and picking up Skill Legend. Drive it without fear, your car's skill multiplier can go to 6. It will make getting 125,000 skill score that little bit quicker. Here we go then, 125,000 skill score in our Corvette Stingray. If you're looking to do it in one go, it's 21,000 times by 6. You can do it in dribs and drabs, you don't have to do it all in one go, but in one go is a little bit easier. Just smash and crash away around the airfield until you hit the 21,000 times by 6, of course, looking out for the train. And after a couple of minutes of smashing and crashing my way around the airfield, we end way above what we need skill score wise, 171,000, and that is ahead of its time completed. With Chapter 3 ahead of its time completed, earning 125,000 skill score. So on to our 4th and final chapter this week, Stars and Stripes. This car loves to go sideways, earn a total of 9 stars from drift zones with your Corvette 67. Now heading on into the map for this chapter and filtering by drift zones only, just making that a bit easier to see and find. We're heading on over to the Horizon Festival site to use the Horizon Doughnut drift zone with a 4,000 1-star objective and a 30,000 3-star objective. Here we go then, 9 stars in total from drift zones. Let's let the Corvette rip. Now if you can get 30,000, you're going to get that 3-star objective. You've only got to run the drift zone 3 times. If you can't manage that, that's absolutely fine. If you can only manage 1 or 2 stars, don't worry, you just have to run the drift zone a few more times. But that is 3 stars, 6 more to go. While I'm on my second run of the speed zone, I want to give a massive shout out to all the channel members. James, Peter, James, Justin, Victor, Hardy, Rod, DP Gaming, The Unpersoning, F84 Player, Zeta, Pearl Jam, Peter, Dragon, Terry, Stephen, Kevin, Carlton, Easy, and Owen. Thank you all so much for going that extra mile to support the channel. With Chapter 4, Stars and Stripes completed, earning a total of 9 stars from drift zones. That finishes off this week's Forzathon challenges. MAKO Shark for his all-important 200 Forzathon points and the much-needed 15% towards our winter season. If you've got any questions regarding the weekly Forzathon challenges, do hit me up in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, definitely consider subscribing. We will be completing the rest of the festival playlists live here on the channel in the next couple of days. But as always, stay safe and have an awesome day.